Doumbia, with the help of a chunky deflection of Max Kluivert, I think. Maamma in at the far post to ram it in. Having had their 9-match unbeaten run in the Championship halted in midweek, Wrexham boss Phil Parkinson as he's delighted to be home once more. The Red Dragons play host to Watford in North Wales this afternoon, aiming to bounce back. The Hornets, meanwhile, have certainly proved a tougher team to beat of late. Javi Gracia said he's pleased his players are disappointed that they're not now doing better in the Championship table. 1 league defeat in their last 8 has seen them eat up ground in the second tier. What will the festive period ahead hold for Watford? Will certainly be competitive at the Stoke Racecourse. These two clubs haven't met since April 1998. Space for Kiram Go on the edge. Opened up for him. He slides his strike into the side netting. Opened up really nicely for the centre forward on loan from Udinese. Cut onto his stronger right foot. It was invited to try and hit the target. But Okonkwo may argue he had it covered. Forward by Matty James, picking out Windass, who's in behind! Brilliant! His 6th goal of the campaign, Josh Windass. Picking out the corner to perfection. After he was wonderfully picked out by Matty James. The Stoke Racecourse comes to life with the owners watching on. Excellent from James. Windass kept his composure and didn't finish it well. First time ramming it past Selvik. Phil Parkinson's hosts with their noses in front. Beaten in their last 7 here in North Wales, a run going back to September, won 4 of their last 5 home league games. Chance for Watford to respond, and it's in! Doumbia, with the help of a chunky deflection of Max Kluivert, I think. The deflection wrong footing Okonkwo. The visitors strike back. His 2nd for Watford, Mamadou Doumbia. If you don't buy a ticket, you won't win the lottery. Huge chunk of Kluivert on the way through. Watford back in it on the road, though. Equalizer coming on the half-hour mark. Equalizer has certainly galvanised the Hornets. Doumbia, Maamma, in a longer space, in wide areas especially. And here's a fight, Javi Gracia's side. And one of the last 15 away league games. It was a late win at Derby last month. Maamma with the cross, directed away by the Wrexham backline. Just twisting, weaving. Kayembe. Now Louza creates the angle for the cross. Where will it settle? Maamma in at the far post to ram it in! Watford turn the game on its head inside the first period in North Wales. It's the Watford fans you can hear now. A chunk of fortune as it found its way to Maamma at the far post. But from the acute angle, he squeezed it under the body of Okonkwo. Watford in front. The oldest squad in the Championship on average, taking on the youngest this afternoon. Watford with something to protect. Decent delivery towards the box. Failing to clear direct in towards the far post and just wide in the end. A chance for Longman. Wrexham just kept banging on the back door, keeping the move alive as Watford failed to clear lines. Longman getting up well. In the end, I think it hit his ankle. Ball head on. McLean with the hung-up delivery. Mistiming his header. There's one league defeat in their last 8 games. Javi Gracia's visitors completing far better under the returning boss. Mendas tempted to shoot, allowed to shoot, deflected behind for a corner. One thing in his mind, create an angle, create a yard for himself. In comes the in-swinger, menacing, just about forced away by Watford. Shirts committee forward, the cross needs to come eventually. It's worked in towards the box. Where will it settle? Where will it drop? Windass, top save, and another big save on the line. And somehow is it forced in? No, offside. Watford breathe a sigh of relief. Windass, big save that one. A double save of real quality from Selvik. That may have came off the Watford man, won't count though. Menacing ball, teasing, put into a great area. Wrexham throwing everything at Watford now as they chase an equaliser late on in North Wales. Dropped in towards the box, all the way only as far as Rathbone on the edge! Ollie Rathbone to the rescue! In his first league appearance this season, he's been on the pitch a matter of moments. Making an instant impact, good enough for any Hollywood script. Two all in North Wales. At times a chaotic afternoon at the racecourse. Rathbone revelling in the moment. Doumbia down, caught by Rathbone, right in front of the technical areas. Chance for Watford to get the ball in the box. Mills not pleased with what the Watford boss Javi Gracia has had to say, and the head coach has been given his marching orders. He's gone red card for the Watford manager Javi Gracia. He's got a long walk now over to the far side. That's where the tunnel is at the racecourse. In comes the free kick, hammered goalwards. Anywhere will do for Wrexham now. Absorbing afternoon at times, hasn't it? Louza. Good ball, Kwadwo Baah punches it away. To come a long way, the goalkeeper Okonkwo had to get there. India's effort was blocked. Glanced on. Hardy! had the chance to win it right at the last. Kiefer Moore with the flick. Hardy had to hit the target but failed to do so. And Ollie Rathbone late leveller means a point apiece for Wrexham and Watford today. Watford were only minutes from a second away league victory of this season. But that man Rathbone had something to say. Full time at the racecourse. Wrexham 2, Watford 2.